Hey everyone, and welcome to Rosebud Live. I'm here with Jason, and as usual, we stream every Monday and Thursday. And today, we are going to be diving into a web app topic, and we're going to be building a chat app, no code, basically in minutes. And Jason is going to show everything about it, and then we're going to jump into our Discord server where you can actually join us in Rosebud Lounge channel and participate in discussion about games, projects you're building, and anything along those lines. Jason, shall we jump into it?
Sounds good. Let me share my screen real quick. We're going to be making a simple chat app that has a backend where anybody can join and chat.
Yep, the app I saw is impressive, and yeah, we just want to recreate it and show how everyone can create it.
Okay.
All right.
So here I'm using a slightly modified version of our build web app template. It makes it extremely easy to make web apps. I'm going to hit remix over here, top right. This creates my own new version of it so that now I can modify this. Oh, this is not the right one, but give me a second. My bad. I'm heading over to my projects so I can get to the actual one. That was a little bit of the one I was working on before the stream. Okay, this is the one here.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you know is there a way people can find it just on search or?
Yes, they can type in build web app backend support over
Okay.
here. Yeah,
Perfect.
we can also put in the description, right? So.
Yep. Or I'm gonna myself.
There we go. So this is what I'm actually supposed to see. Yeah, this is it. I hit remix, and now I have my own fresh copy. Okay, so how this is going to work is that the first step to make. Actually, I'm going to say all the steps. What we're going to do is that we're going to first make our actual app. You don't have to talk about backends or any full stack or anything first. Just make your app the way you want. The template already includes some tips for Rosebud AI to be able to kind of keep in mind that this eventually is going to turn into a full stack app. So you just start prompting, describing what you want. And once you have your app ready to add a backend, then you tell Rosie, okay, now I want to add a backend. You describe how your backend is going to work. And then you then tell Rosie to tell you how to make your database schema. I'll explain all that later. You have to basically, we need to go over to Supabase. That's where we're going to be having our backend, creating our backend. Then we're going to hook the backend back to Rosie. But again, I'll show that all step by step. So the first step is to make our app. So making a chat app. So the first I can do is say, make this into a sleek, dark mode chat app. That's the first thing we'll do. Yep, and then once she gave us two approaches we can use. Add a basic dark chat layout, floating chat interface with neon glow effects. I think just go with one. Yeah, add a basic chat layout. Yeah, once we have our basic chat layout, we'll then ask Rosie to make it be that you can enter a username and get a random emoji as your avatar right away. Yeah, and then once we have that, we're pretty much ready to go make our backend, just in like 2 or 3 prompts.
Nice. So when you say backend, for people who might not be familiar with development, what is backend?
Yes. So when you're making an app, when you let's say you're using an app like YouTube or anything like that, there's something called a front end and a back end. The front end is everything you're seeing on screen, the things you're clicking all these buttons. Yeah, you're scrolling around. That's all the front end. It's code that's in your browser running, and then you see and can click. But the thing is, without a backend, you actually won't be able to actually see any content. It'll all be empty. It'll all be just say it's loading. And the reason why is that what's going on is that there's something called the backend, and the backend basically has all the actual information, all the videos on YouTube, your login information, everything's on there. And then what will happen is that that information gets hooked to the front end. So when you open up your front end YouTube on your browser, it then goes and connects to the backend and then brings all your information that you need to see to the front end.
Nice.
Okay, so we have our. Oh, go on.
Well, so like basically in one prompt, we've already got a chat.
Yes, we do. Okay, I cannot send messages yet. So now let's do that. Make it that I can send messages. Also make it that when I start, there is an input for my display name. We also should get assigned a random emoji as a avatar. There we go. So I can string a few things together here. I asked for the random emoji as an avatar. I asked for input so you can enter the display name, and also that the chat can actually send messages.
So for the chat app, what is backend? Because on YouTube, it's clear, right? All the YouTube videos, all the files that you see. But what is backend doing on in something like a chat app?
Yes. So in our app, what the backend's doing is that it's all of our actual messages that we type are going to only be on our computer without a backend, because we want to be able to chat with other people and they're on their own devices. So if we only make a front end, we'll all be typing and showing messages on our device. But when I go look at my buddy's phone or my buddy's laptop, they can't see the messages I typed, because the back end is the same for everyone, whereas the front end is only what's on your screen. If you go on YouTube and you scroll around, other people's YouTube app doesn't scroll around. You only scroll on yours. But video uploads are the same for everyone. So back end is always the same for everyone, no matter where you are, and the front end is unique for you, like what's on your computer.
Okay, nice.
So okay, was not working. I think what's happening here. This is a relatively common thing that happens. What's happening here is that our website's using forms, whereas we don't want it to use forms because forms can get blocked when you're in your development environment. Yeah, we probably will let Rosie know about this so she doesn't do this. But basically, if you have buttons that aren't working, or well, you can fix it in one project just saying that don't use forms for buttons, only use divs. Yeah.
So what's the main difference between forms and divs?
Well, forms is like a specific way for you to like set up HTML and code when you're doing stuff that has like I'm entering inputs and then submitting it. It's good for that. But the thing is, unfortunately, when you have like a app running in an environment like Rosebud, where it's in something called a sandbox. Sandbox keeps you safe by even if there's a virus or anything wrong in your project, somebody's trying to hack you, whatever, you can't escape from the project. So that's why you don't have to worry about anybody creating any bad Rosebud projects and causing problems on your device, because we sandbox the projects and then people can't put bad stuff in the code that affects your computer. But the con of that is that sometimes certain things like forms can play a block too. That's why I just always just used to. Long story short, always just use divs. Divs are very reliable. They don't get blocked by sandboxing. I think just type in now. This will work. There you go. Now it's working.
Okay.
Like I say, hello, and now I have my message. I got an octopus, squid, octopus. I don't know. I might just quickly make this look cooler with a nicer font.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're good to go.
What if you type send another message? Is it going to preserve your emoji?
Say again?
If you send another message, is it going to preserve your octopus emoji?
Let's see.
Or squid?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, we need to make it now other people can type, and we can also, if I restart this project, you see everything's gone because we don't have actual saving yet. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have it saved into a backend. Yeah, and then we can then see our messages, and also when we log in on another window. Hope we have an error. Let's submit on prompt. And then we're good to go.
Yeah, so with backend, at what point we have to work on the backend? So once we have some of the basics of the chat done, is that when we connect the backend?
Yeah, I recommend hooking up backend when you have I'll say the simplest version of the project that's actually complete. I don't know if I'd recommend, because the reason why I don't recommend doing it before that is that what can happen is that you can, when you ask Rosie to tell you how to make your database, she'll tell you what to do based on what your current project is. So if you have a project, can we have a nicer font now? Anyway, if you ask if you have a simple app and you say, okay, Rosie, I'm ready to add my backend. How should I set it up, my backend? Then she tells you, then you go, but then after that, you then go and ask for a more complex app. Now your backend's not going to be complex enough to match your app, and you're going to have issues. That's why you should probably make the version 1 of your app where it has all the functionality you want, then do the backend. Then even if you want to update your app, then at that point probably you'll still be fine with the backend you have, since the backend will be matching your version 1.
Okay. All right, let's try this one.
You have a nicer font now. There you go. Okay, so now I think we're ready to add a backend.
Okay. So in this case, the backend is going to be saving all the messages, or what's going to be the main purpose?
The main purpose is that, one, messages now will be on the database, so that even if I close my whole computer, the messages are still there. If I log back in to if I open up the app again, it will show the messages there from there. That's one. If I log into other devices, it will still show the same messages. And also other people, if they join this app and start typing, I'll see their messages in real time.
So in a way, like, not only this app saves the messages, but it's also multiplayer, because others.
Yeah, it is multiplayer. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. We're definitely gonna have to test it. You'll send me a link and we can do it.
Yeah, I'll send you a link and you can type it.
I actually think we're gonna be able to send it like just in a stream chat and see if anyone is gonna be able to join us.
Yeah, sure.
That can be risky.
Yeah, I was about to say. Might be risky. Maybe get ready to close things anyway. I'll start to okay, so now this is what we need to do. First thing we need to do, I'm going to head over to Supabase. Supabase, this is my dashboard. I have other projects I worked on in the past. I want to make a new project. So once you sign up on Supabase, then supabase.com, I hit new project. I click, choose. You have to create an organization first. I just have a Rosebud test where I create my test apps. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I have too many projects. I have to delete some of my existing projects. It's my bad.
Okay.
While I do this, what's going on is I'm getting blocked because I have too many projects. So I'll just delete this one.
Yeah, I removed your screen for now if you need to do something special. But while you're doing this, so Supabase is a backend, right, provider. So it's like a database. Again, for those who are completely unaware, and what other options people have, can it be something else than Supabase, or Supabase is just like a very basic tool?
Supabase is good because it's like very fast and streamlined to make apps quickly. So yeah, it's well documented and everything. Other ones can be more complex, but other ones you can use things like Firebase, things like that.
Okay, so yeah. Firebase can also be an option. Okay.
Yeah, it's like that's another one that people use all the time for like simple apps, and it can grow to complex apps too. That's the good thing. But like some apps, they don't even try and target. Some infrastructures don't even target people at all who are making simple stuff. So whereas Firebase and Supabase can.
All right. Well, let us know when you're ready to be back.
I'm good to go now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All I do is just delete one of my test projects. Okay. So now I have my project. You have an organization right now. You can have two. Projects per for a free account. So you don't necessarily have to pay for Supabase for you to set up your full stack app. Then I'm going to call it our chat app. Yep. Password. Again, you guys can't see it, so it's fine. But yeah, I'll do my own password I know. Okay, then choose a region that's close to you. Close to your users. Since the further it is away from your users, the region that kind of will take a little bit longer for them to connect to the app. I'm just going to choose North California, and I'm going to create a new. Hold on. Yeah, we're good to go. All these other stuff can be default. Don't worry about everything else. I click create new project, and then it will create our new project. There we go. Now, yeah, these are very important here. Your project URL and your anon public API key. This one. It's okay if you guys see it, but yeah, you can't even see most of it anyway. But you're gonna have to copy these two for Rosie afterwards. But don't worry, you can always come back to this menu. Okay, right now it's setting up our project. You can see it over here. I'm just gonna wait a second for this. But when it's done setting this up, I'm going to copy. Actually, I can even just do it right now. Honestly, I'm going to copy these two to my project. I'm going to say make a new prompt saying that I want to set up my project for my project backend. URL is this. And API key.
Do you need to mention that you're using Supabase, or based on the URL, Rosie's going to be able to just understand what's happening?
Well, she actually could tell based on URL, but actually, like I said before, this product's actually set up as a modified version of the Builder web app that has a couple comments inside that Rosie knows what she kind of expects a problem like this from us. So you don't have to say anything else. Okay, so I said one would say my product backend, put this, and then again, this is the key part. At the end, I'm going to say we'll add the actually what let's see this. How should I set up my table and RLS policies? This will be in I think we're going to create a tutorial for this where I'm going to include these prompts so you can easily reference them, although they'll also be in this video. But these two are very important. What a table is that a table is, I'm going to go to my database. A table is going to be here. And what a table is, it's what the actual information structure is inside our app. So, for example, if you had an app like YouTube, it would have tables where it would have properties like ID, which would be like your unique ID that makes you log in, your name, your profile picture, these are different, basically, I would say, types of information about you or about things on YouTube that need to be stored properly. So you have to make a container. What's going to be in that container? Well, this one's going to be a video. This one's going to be a ID, and so on and so forth. For our app, we need to have these as well. But the thing is, you don't have to know what to actually put in your table. We can actually just ask Rosie. Because Rosie knows we're going to have to set up a table since we're using Supabase. So that's why I'm using a prompt like this, where I'm saying that, hey, Rosie, how should I set up my table and RLS policy? Now, RLS policies is basically the rules for how people can use our app. For example, you can say that everybody can insert messages into the app, or everybody can delete messages from the app. These are all it's kind of like security things, and you do need to do it, but the thing is, it's not that hard to do it. And again, it's another thing that Rosie's going to tell us how to do. The first time is going to be a bit confusing if you don't know what a database is at all, but that's why we want to make Rosie just tell you exactly what to do, and then I'll show you example of me following Rosie's instructions. Then you can rewatch this video or look at the tutorial.
Okay.
To follow along.
So basically, Rosie's going to help you creating this database and different columns and different data you need to even store.
Yes. Well, the database, we're going to make the database following Rosie's instructions. Then we're going to she's going to then be able to connect to the database since she already has our API key and URL.
Okay. Well, in simple words, database is just a spreadsheet with all the information that is being used by the app.
Yeah, good way of saying it. Yeah.
Okay.
So she now has put our URL and key there, like I expected. And she said, now in your Supabase dashboard, you'll need to create a new table called messages with the following SQL. Okay, hold on. There you go. Right here. Oh, so she's even interesting. This is actually even easier than what I thought. Okay, so I'm taking the SQL she gave me. SQL is like a language made for working with databases. Just copy the code. You don't have to read it. Then I'm going over to messages. Oh, hold on. There we go. I think it's even better. She's telling us that now in your Supabase dashboard, you'll need to create a new table called messages with the following SQL. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to head over and say, where do I enter this SQL? Just to show exactly what you would have to do.
Okay, so you can create columns or you can use SQL. I guess there are two different options.
Yeah, I was just going to do it from the UI, but she's saying I should just paste this. It's easier, so
okay.
Paste it. Yeah, but if it doesn't work, I mean, this prompt, I think it's kind of slow, but when she responds. If this way is easier, we'll go with this. If not, I can also just show the manual way what I was going to do. But hold on. Yeah, I need to refresh the page. Yeah, I'll just refresh. Where do I enter the SQL?
We have some, it seems like there's some columns, right? So if you look at the SQL, you can see that
Yes.
there's sender text, avatar, stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah, actually, well, yeah. Yeah, that I can see that. So I think what I can do is that we can make this a bit simpler because we can just say that the avatar and stuff like doesn't get saved. You just only the message gets saved. I don't know, but yeah, actually no, I think it's fine. I think you're right. Honestly, I think this is a good setup. Avatar gets saved, text gets saved, display name. Yeah, I think it's good. Just have to wait for Rosie to respond. I don't know what's going on.
What if we go to Supabase and try to see if there's anywhere we can paste SQL in the meantime?
Yeah, you're right. Good point. Okay, let's go. See if we can find it ourselves. SQL editor. There we go. I pasted the code here, and then I run it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I run it.
Okay. So we already applied the code before, right?
Yeah, we applied it, so we're here, and we're also having a couple of issues with Rosie right now, maybe, but we can.
Yeah, we had some outages over the weekend, right, Jason?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
But not related to us, but maybe they're still happening. Interestingly, so Sean is right now on the stream. Sean built with
Okay.
Rosie. He was featured
Cool.
last week, and he's saying that it's a great tip about saving user messages outside of the app later on. And Rosebud makes it super easy to do simple, pretty version of the app in minutes. And it's true, yeah. Not only games, you can build apps, try our web app templates, and you can pretty much create anything you want. And you can always, also, if you don't have ideas of exactly what to make, you can just ask Rosie, hey, any ideas what we can make? And she always has great suggestions. Or you can just ask to make something amazing, and you never know what's going to be created. We did that many times, and we got some projects like solar system simulation with planets, or like just some space odyssey with stars. It's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so I feel like it seems
We're
like
good.
Rosie's back, and we pretty much did what we uh, had to. Okay, yep, we entered it.
Okay. Now I'm telling Rosie that I ran it. Okay, now that you set up your backend, try test sending a message using Supabase table editor. Add Supabase real-time descriptions to your app. Oh, let's add. Okay. See now, since the database is set up. Okay, now that we have a database set up, now we have to actually add the functionality to our app.
So Rosie was trying to make sure that you set it up correctly.
Yes.
Okay. Which is pretty nice.
Okay. Very good. Now let's see if it works, and if it's not, we can just add. We can do a bit of debugging. Jason, join. Hello. Okay, so we have nothing happening on send. So we might have to check the console, see if there's a bug. Okay, error inserting. Okay, so this is good to know when you have an issue like this. What you want to do is just copy the exact error message that she gave, and you can copy right into chat, and usually you can fix it pretty easily. So I'm struggling to copy this. Okay, I got an error. Here we go.
So just copy the error you can see in the developer console.
Yeah, I want to copy the whole thing.
Okay, so some debugging can be required.
Yes.
Different points. So from what you see, are we having some issues with the backend or the front
Yeah,
end
no,
layout right now?
this is the definitely back end.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like there's missing stuff like from what she expects.
Okay.
Yeah. What we can do, let me even check, make sure we actually have a database. So we do, here's this is where you see over here. Database is over here. I can see in the database here. Open it up.
Do we see Jason? We don't see Jason.
Yeah, so it didn't get inserted. So maybe, oh wait, I know what's happening. This is, goodness, this is my bad. But no, she did it. Yeah, she did. Let's create policy to allow anyone to read messages. No, she did create that. So I was about to say we didn't do our RLS policy, but she did it here. So we got to figure out what went wrong. Let's just go check our RLS policies. So, yep, we have it here, and one can send messages.
Yeah, is there
Correct.
anything we have to publish on Supabase, or it's like all ready, seemingly?
Oh yeah, it's ready to go right away. The question we just have to make sure that we're not having errors. Yeah, I'm sure she can figure out the error pretty quickly.
Okay.
Let's just see this. Yeah, I don't. This is weird. Yeah, but okay. So basically, we've everything just right now is are the steps. What's happening right now is just that this the final step of debugging. We're having a couple of prompting issues right now, so it's hard to do it. But essentially, what you do now is that maybe once or twice you'd have to copy some of the errors you're getting. Right now, Rosie tried to find the name of column of messages in the schema, but couldn't find it. If I go to my database, there's no message. Like there's no the table itself is messages. So I think maybe that was the mistake. I'm sure she can fix it pretty easily. But yeah, just trying to get a response. I can even see if I can look at the code, but I want to show the actual flow without having to modify the code manually. Yeah, I mean, it looks good to me. Interesting. Yeah, data, messages, data. Yeah, looks fine. And the only thing is that I think messages, I don't think it's a column. If you look at a database, these are the columns: ID, created at sender, avatar, text, display name. Yeah, this is our table. Yeah, 6 columns. Yeah. Okay. There you go. And I know Rosie can fix this. I just wanted to respond.
Yep. Sometimes when there are outages, different providers have to just refresh, try again.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. When there's outages like this, but yeah, usually we're okay.
Well, maybe we can take a second and move to Discord, because now we are actually having the Discord Rosebud Lounge hangout. So
Yes.
maybe some others are going to join us on there. So if you're watching us, please join us on Discord, and we are going to be continuing there while this stream is still going to be happening, which is good.
Yes.
You're going to be able to join us there.
Okay, sounds good. I'll switch over to Discord.
Okay, yeah, and as a reminder, every Monday and Thursday we have Rosebud Lounge streams where you can just join us, ask any questions about gaming, game development, or any issues with your projects, and we can try to help you out. We also have all the recordings from previous streams. You can check them out. Last week we built a whole we were building games in minutes because we had a new release. Really exciting. Try it out. Basically, in one prompt, you can create a pretty fun game, and yeah, let us know what you think. Alrighty. So, Jason, you on Discord now? Jason, you on Discord now?
Yep.
Okay. I know Sean, you wanted to join, so we might see him.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, I'll show my screen again.
Okay.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
How's it going?
Let's see. Is everything
All right.
working? I think I can hear
Yep.
you guys.
Yes, we can
we
hear you
can
too.
Awesome. Okay. I can't see the app yet. Oh, there
Just
it
share my
is.
screen.
Well, yeah, this looks a little frustrating with all these like rosy wait times, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, some outages over the past couple of days, and I think they're still happening. Not much we
Yeah.
can do, but nevertheless, our engineering team is looking into this, and hopefully, it's going to improve soon.
Yes.
I think one thing that's worked for me, even before any updates to the app, is like clearing memory. You could do it right now.
Yeah, we can probably
I can,
try
yeah.
it.
I was trying to like maintain it so she can see all our
Yeah.
flow of making the app, but that's we will clear.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that's a difficult trade-off. Well, how I get around that is usually just having a, I mean, you have your code editor open, right? It's like copy pasting stuff there if you need it later.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, we
Okay.
got
One
something.
or two.
Okay, there we go. So I think we're good. So please give me the sequel to make my database work. Oh, expected. I want to put the work on Rosie to give us the right SQL. Make a database work. You need to
Nice.
execute. Yeah, exactly. Make it
Uh-oh.
app work. You need to execute the SQL in. Yeah, she thinks that she didn't. She gave me code I can apply, but we cannot. This is not to be applied, right? The goal is to copy it. So to make your database work, you need to execute the SQL in your Supabase.
That's
There
awesome.
we go. Yeah, cool. I head over to my SQL editor again. I run this. Let's now go to our database, see if it looks right. So, display name text avatar sender created at ID. Okay.
Yeah,
Just make sure
that
this is
looks
right.
like a success.
Okay, I ran the SQL in the editor.
All right,
Hello,
let's see.
Salty.
Hey,
Hello, hello.
Hey, Salty, how's it going?
being sleepy as per usual.
Cool. Well, you're coming in right in time, man. The app's really starting to take off.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Jason just made a new account. We're about to put these messages in a super fancy database he made in like 2 minutes. Kind of crazy.
Yep, just have to get through a few errors and then good to go. Let me see what's up here. I'm not sure if this is the right SQL that she's giving me. I think that's maybe the issue. Okay.
Oh.
I got this again. Are you giving me the correct SQL? Yeah, usually actually I don't use this approach of Rosie telling me give me a SQL to run, but it's so it's like lightning fast way of doing it. But if it's not the best in terms of like correctness, then maybe I'll just recommend doing the manual way.
I
Usually
see.
what you do. usually what you'd do is that you'd go through the like a UI flow of like on Supabase of like you'd create the table, you'd create each step on your own. But this way, Rosie said right now is like, oh, you can just take all the sequences, paste it, and run it. They're like, oh wow, it's fast. But if it has like a kind of like it's error prone, then the best thing to do is just do it manually. Clear memory recommended by Sean Builds. Okay.
Choose your adventure. Build an app now.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Update to match the existing table. It's saying update our app to match whatever the existing table is. If he's just check one more time. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is not the best approach. So we will, in the tutorial we do, and also going forward, I think I recommend manual approach. This is a bit too error prone. So basically what we're going to do instead of us like, you see how the type entering that SQL made created this database for us automatically.
Yep.
I'm just going to delete this one. Delete it. Oh, hold on.
So Rosie suggested some code that you could run in this editor, and then it didn't
Yes.
work. So then it could be better to like write that code yourself, and like if so,
no, not write the code. Yeah, that's too much work. What you should be doing instead, is tell like the actual process I was recommending is that Rosie's even in the system comments here, she's told to kind of you ask her to tell you how to go through the manual process of making your database on Supabase. So for example, you have to create a table, and when you're creating a table, it says, okay, what are the columns of the table? What's the name of the table? You do this yourself. Like, ID is this, created at is this. You do it like for like 5 or 6 things, and then you're good to go. But Rosie's like, oh wait, you can enter the SQL code and it'll make them for you. But again, if the actual database that she makes that's made by that SQL is not right, then you end up with what happened just now to us. So let's not do that. Okay, I deleted the database. Okay, I deleted my Supabase database. Okay, because it didn't work. Tell me how to tell me how to enter the manual table columns. How to create it with the UI. Yeah, I'll change the system comment for Rosie so that she automatically recommends the UI approach. Okay. Create a basic messages table with columns, ID, text, sender, avatar. Make sure it works with okay, so make sure that she's not forgetting anything. Create the basic message table with columns ID, int 8, text, sender, avatar. Okay, so I'm gonna even do this so I can see. Okay, create the basic messages with columns. So ID is int 8, and it's the primary key. Good. Then she wants text. So I add column, text, and this is gonna be the type of it. The data is text. So this is the type, and this is what it's called. Make sure text. Sender Avatar. Varkar. What's the name of it? Messages. Yeah, I think it's messages lowercase. And then we are good. I think that's everything. And save.
Okay, so basically instead of the initial SQL, we are now doing it manually.
Yes. Messages.
Oh,
Okay.
Hello,
Hello?
Vampy.
hey there.
Hey,
Welcome to the
Vampy, how's it
party.
going?
Hello, hello.
Oh, no, not much.
Okay, I just.
Well, you've just joined a great live stream. I think Jason's just figured out how to make the big next messaging app.
Wait, what?
Let's make.
You can watch his stream. He's making the
Oh! You're creating an app. How do you
Mhm.
do
Yep.
that? How
Yes,
do you
we're gonna be.
create app?
Yeah, actually, you can watch back. I want to post this video, but pretty much we're making an app that has a backend where you can other people can join and type. So
Oh.
yeah, so after this you can
Mhm.
watch, but you pretty much you prompt a regular app with this new template we have. Then you tell Rosie to give you a backend, and then you go over to something called Supabase. It makes it easy to
Yeah.
make backends, and then you go from there. Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea. Got a really good idea. How about you guys create a music generator also?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Like
It would be
Suno
super
AI.
cool.
Mm-hmm. You read all
There's
messages.
a few projects like that on Rosebud. My favorite one is one by Coco, and it has like a piano that you can
Mhm.
play with your mouse.
My
Now,
mouse.
yeah, right? It sounds
Yeah.
terrible. It sounds hard. So the most
Yeah.
fun part about it is that you can
I
also
might
ask an AI to
need
do it.
help. I might need
Oh.
help because I'm trying to create my own music generator, but this
Mhm.
DeepSeek told me about music 21 library. I had no idea about that. Never heard about it. Something model. It's kind of like a model they had to use to create the music.
Mhm. Yeah, the AI music. Yeah, it must be
Yeah,
maybe
that
hard to set
must.
up.
Not really. I got the code. It was simple.
Mm.
And I don't know if I can post it there on
Hmm.
Rosebud just to test it out.
Hmm.
It sure would be cool to have a Rosebud app making music for us.
Yeah, would be awesome.
Just. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I wanna. Yeah.
What's
I'm
happening,
having
Jason?
yeah. Okay. So I'm having a few having some prompting issues. Yeah. I want to. The next we got to. She told us the right thing to do and how to create our basically for our database. I created the actual table like I was describing before. Yep. Entered it the way she told me. Now I want to create the RLS policy. Again, the RLS policy is how you define who can access the app, just for security reasons. Like you have to just do like write some to go through like a UI flow here, create policy, and then you can click OK. People can insert. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Just insert. You say insert, and then you click save policy. But but depending on what your app is, there'll be different things you have to do in this UI, which is why Rosie's supposed to tell you how to do it. But again, I'm having some trouble prompting. Yeah, I'm tempted that if we're having this many issues prompting, what I might do is that I might try and go back to the old version where she did give us the SQL to paste and just make it work.
Wait.
Yes, because that'll be better than waiting.
Mhm.
Unless maybe if I can clear memory again, like Sean Bill suggested.
I am already.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I
I've-
create an app? I built a web app. Build a web app. Is there a way to take the sounds? When
Sounds where?
when you create your app, is when you type something, it comes loud noises
Which app?
when it's finished. In the Rosebud.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure. It might
yeah,
help
I'm
to
not-
share your screen or link your project.
yeah, exactly.
No, when you're typing, creating stuff, when it's finished, it comes sound. It's really like when you click on something like that.
You probably mean the
Yeah.
system sounds, like when you send a prompt, the prompt is complete. I think that Jason, what they mean.
Oh, oh yeah. What you can do is you can just right click your tab and then you can mute the tab altogether. So go hover over the tab, right click it. You see a mute tab option. Then you can click mute. Okay. Let's go back to. Hold on. Let me see this. Yeah. What actually? If I just for to be clear, what's happening here is that unfortunately, because I'm having some prompting issues, the flow that I recommend is not working so well. Because the flow is that you tell Rosie that the app you're making, then she tells you how you should make the tables and then how you should make the RLS policies. But we're clearing memory every time, so she can't. She doesn't remember like what the actual policy. She doesn't remember what the policies were supposed to be because she doesn't recommend. She's like telling you how to do something, and then once she tells you how to do it, then you tell her, okay, I did it now, and she's like, okay, now I'll do my job based on what you just did. But then that step is being lost because of clear memory every time. So yeah, this is unfortunate. But what we can do is that I can at least try and make the nice sequel she gave us work. So at least something, at least that one approach worked on stream. Let's see. Hopefully I can actually go back to that version. Let me see. Look at the code. I think no, it's not this. Is it this? Oh no, but that was in chat though. Okay, did I save it? Hold on. Yeah, actually might be gone. Okay, okay. So this is what I'll do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to when we're just trying to start adding the backend to the app. Let me see. It's like it was when we went from the remember we prompted Rosie to add the nice font. Yeah,
Yep.
I think that was like the last thing we did right before we started talking about backend.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, so then gonna hit confirm. Thank you. Now, okay. Now this is like where we were before we added backend. So I say there's no backend right now. I say hi. Then I get an emoji with my name saying hi. Okay. Now let's do this again. So what we want to do first is that we're gonna try to use that approach again with the SQL. I want to see what you did wrong. So let's say I want to. Hold on, let me see. Does she have her keys yet? No, she doesn't. Okay. I want to add a backend to my app. To start, here is my URL and API key. Now I'm going to head over to back here. Also, I'm going to quickly delete this table. Go in here. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, delete this table. There we go. Okay, now I need to go to my project settings. Also, the API. Yeah, there you go. Okay, copy the URL.
Oh, hey.
Who's that? Isaac, how's it going? Then I'm going to go here and say, please, here's my URL and API key. Back over here. Copy API key. There we go. Tell me, okay. Yep, please, okay. Next, we'll create this SQL. I need to set up a simple backend for this anonymous chat app. Yeah, so I'm making it clear that I don't want her to give me the backend functionality yet. I just want her to just enable my app function. Okay, there you go. So first, just yeah, because I don't want her to like make changes in multiple places in the code at the same time. I want her to just focus on one thing at a time. So first, just enable the backend. We'll add the functionality next. Oh, I spelled that wrong, but yeah. First, just Rosie can fix your typos. Yeah, first just enable the backend, and we'll add the functionality next. So now she's setting up she's enabling the backend feature in this template. Yep, now we're set up. So I can just save this as
Oh,
backend
very nice.
enabled. Okay, now we have
Okay,
backend
how do-
enabled. Now provide the SQL I can run in my
Oh, it's
Supabase editor to make this. Make the backend for this work. This is the fast approach I was saying before. Oh, go on, sorry.
Before, before that last prompt that made code change, this app just wasn't running any of the Supabase stuff at all, so it didn't have your
Yes.
user information. Right.
Yes, there's
And
no
now,
Supabase
what's
things at all.
next?
Yeah. So now it's Supabase now the app is connected to a database, but it's not doing anything with it. It's just connected with this prompt here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next prompt is to actually, she's going to give us this here, the code to make the database actually now work.
Mm-hmm.
So, because for example, if our app tries to like connect to our database and use something, but it doesn't even exist yet, it will just be error. So then what we need to do, we need to set up our our database to work with our app is going to run. But the thing is, that's kind of really complicated. So Rosie's like, okay, just run this table. I'll create the tables for you with this code here. You just paste it into the SQL editor, which is good. Because the only thing is, the last time she did this, something didn't work well. Yeah, I'm tempted. I might. It might actually. Let me not say. I think I know what happened, but let's just see if it works this time first before I say that. Okay, so now she's creating a chat users table. She's creating a messages table to store messages. Yep. She's enabling RLS, which is exactly what we need. That's like security, basically. Okay, now I'm going to copy this, head over to our SQL editor, delete this, run the new, run this new code. It's a success, no rows returned. I head over to my database now. Now we have two databases here, chat users and messages.
Mm-hmm.
Two tables, excuse me, in one database.
How can you get that secret editor?
Do you have
There's a
Supabase
SQL
open?
editor in Supabase, yeah.
Or have what?
Supabase. Have you are you following along, Vampy, with on Supabase, or are you on Rosebud right now?
I'm in Rosebud.
Okay, yeah, I recommend like after I'm done this, you can follow along on the video because it'll be easier to follow along because you have to like go through step by step on Supabase. It might be hard to follow right now. Yeah, we'll link it for you so you can follow along afterwards.
No, it's fine.
No, we can do it. Yeah, we're posting it for everybody so everybody can kind of learn because nobody's been making full stack apps on Rosebud yet. So we're gonna create a tutorial.
Oh, this is gonna be a full app.
Yeah.
Yes, full app. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So there actually is one app on Rosebud that has this kind of thing that Jason's trying to create, a full stack app, so we can actually talk to each other on Rosebud.
Yeah.
I'll link it to you guys, and you can mess around with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Sure. I think you
Okay.
can DM me.
What's even? Oh, there's a chat. So for this, let me see how to open it. Let's see. If you're watching Jason's stream on Discord, at the top right, if you hover over the screen, there's a chat bubble, and you can click that. Then you'll see the Rosebud comment section, and you can see comments that me, Jason, and a few other people have actually left already. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of comments. Okay,
Wait,
I
what?
kind of want to turn on my stream. I'll turn on my stream
Okay.
and click
me
the
see.
Sean Builds thing so you can find it.
When I saw a Rosebud comment section, I thought it'd be like, you know, you can like pick a game and then make a comment on it. That'd be neat.
Oh, it's there.
Yep. That would be super neat, like having a comment section below the app. Right.
Oh yeah, it's project.
Okay.
I remember this.
Okay, let me try it.
I'll see your message. Better, we're on stream, so keep it cool.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can't believe this. Someone's self-promoting their app.
Oh man.
Why is my
Oof.
profile picture a man?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You could make it. It's not really done, and it's not.
No,
it might never get done.
Oh, it's just a test.
That's neat. That's very neat.
Glad you like it, man. It's this is like kind of the future of Rosebud, I think, is like making these apps that we all can like use to like chat with each other and kind of test ideas out.
Mm. I still prefer to make games though.
Yeah, totally.
The cool,
You know,
the cool thing is
something's cool is like what up,
go on,
Jason?
Sean.
Go first. You first, bro.
No. Okay, sure. All I was gonna say is that there's actually a pretty big blur between some of these, like whether it's a web app or a game. So people are making some games that they may be a web app, but basically they have people have usernames, they have avatars, and they're walking around in the app, and it's basically multiplayer all of a sudden. Then, so actually, honestly, if you're thinking of like some simpler multiplayer game ideas, this actually is probably the best way to do it. Once we have some of the things ironed out, some tutorials up. Yeah, if anybody has multiplayer games in mind, honestly, web apps way to go. Just do a web app with a bunch of game functionality in it.
Yep. I kind of just want to like remix this and kind of toy with the idea. So yeah, this app, right, is the comment section, and what could be cool is like, well, what if this comment section was just like something I could turn on and off in a game that I already made on Rosebud, and like just jam two games together or two projects together, and you're gonna make the next new hot game on Rosebud. There's no multiplayer stuff. There's nothing, and like it's definitely doable. So cool.
For example, the reason I've been so silent is because I've been just using Rosebud as we speak. Been making that Crimson Hearts sequel.
Nice, Crimson Hearts. Awesome game.
Yeah.
Check this out. So what do you want to do that's difficult?
What do you mean?
It sounded like there's maybe I heard you wrong. I thought you said you're sad about something.
No, it's just the tone of my voice. I'm more or less annoyed that I have to shorten up my freaking code now. It's a bit of a hassle.
Yeah.
Too.
That's really difficult. Like it nips a lot of projects in the butt.
Yeah.
Right whenever they're about to be cool. You're like super duper cool. Like you have this great idea and like
yeah.
I had more room.
Crimson Hearts, the first game, has like 8,000 lines.
That's serious.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know.
So go on, sorry.
I don't know how I managed that still.
Yeah,
Lots
to
of,
get
lots of hard
this
work.
and that much. This is very cool. I haven't seen like a turn-based game like this on Rosebud yet, and you already got like the playable thing where I can beat these dudes, the AI, and it's fun. This is like, I really do want to see what happens next with this.
Yeah. The first game is like significantly more polished, but the characters have portraits now.
Yeah.
Which is nice because all of them were squares, every single one of them.
Yeah, I remember that. It's a lot easier to like see these people as your team, and the characters as like, you know, they all have different roles in the team. That really makes the game stand out right away.
By the way, those characters you see with the green outline, you can walk up to them to recruit them.
Come on, let's go get this guy. Who are you? Oh my gosh, he's a mysterious adventurer. That makes him all the more cool. We gotta get him on the team.
Yeah, I haven't got their name and stuff to play. I'm definitely gonna do that.
It's kind of cool like this. I like the mystery. Oh my god, did he leave? Yeah, come back.
No, yeah, there's a bit of a bug where the enemy phase will make them disappear for a second. Also, another issue you probably have noticed is that when the enemy's pursuing you and attacking you, they'll do more damage than they should.
Yeah, it was a close call, and we still came out.
You were supposed to walk over them.
Oh, walk onto this guy.
Yeah, you were meant to walk onto the guy. Yeah, that's another recruit.
Gotcha.
I really need a tutorial for this stuff.
Yep. One thing that could help is like popping up a text message, like an overlay, somewhere on the screen, probably around whatever the thing is that we're trying to learn to do.
Alternatively, I could put a question mark button somewhere and I'll just give a rundown.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, info. So something as hard as like, I bet there's so much to learn, right?
The first game is significantly more polished. It has like all the stuff that I want in the sequel, like dialogue and stuff.
Very cool. Let me jump back. How far
it's called SRPG Roguelike version 0.5 because I haven't been able to update the title.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's right there at the bottom.
There we go. Yeah, actually,
I need to update those images.
All right, so now we can see really how far you've come. So let's see. Let's get this out of the way. Oh my gosh, where's let's try again. Okay. Whoa. Okay. We're probably walking right into a Crimson Clan ambush. Anyone know or have a bad feeling about that? Yeah, I do. Oliver, Crimson Clan is coming in close, but remember, we're looking for the gem. It's key to defeating them. The Crimson Clan. A gem? That's it? Seems like a long shot against something as powerful as the Crimson Clan. God dang. Aiden, you don't remember them? Blah, blah. Okay, I gotta jump through this. I gotta get to gameplay. Hold on. So.
I'm creating a portfolio.
This is awesome. You have a map. With like it's a valley. It's very interesting.
More like a mountain overpass path sort of thing that I try going for.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure. You can double click on. Oh yeah, by the way, you have to press enter. I never made a check for the end fight.
Enter. Yeah, that's tough. Okay.
Look.
Definitely. If you're looking to have people play this project.
This is
still.
cool.
That would be a nice change because they might get stuck on that first screen and not know that there's a ton of more stuff
That's
waiting for them.
cool.
Yeah.
Voice
Everyone,
acting
Jason,
portfolio.
Jason. So, are we testing the app, Jason?
Yes, I am testing. Yeah, we're almost there.
Okay.
We now so basically, yeah, it will be on the video, so we can scroll back. But basically, now I tried again from scratch with the asking Rosie to give us a SQL, and she gave me the right SQL this time. So we're
Okay.
good. Now the debugging is not on Rosebud's side, but pretty much now the app works, and now people can chat and the messages do sync. The only issue now is that on the app, when somebody says something, it doesn't automatically update on their own end. So if I type something, everybody else doesn't see it right away, which is just a bug. So Rosie can fix
So
that
then
bug
we could
relatively
refresh
easily.
it and see it? Or...
You can refresh it and see it now, yes. But that's, of course, the final version of this is that it just automatically works instead of you having to refresh, which you can do, definitely. It's just right now, it's the next step, yeah. But it did work. It worked like 30 seconds ago.
It could be good to clear your memory now that you've done a lot of stuff recently, and then try to do that new feature.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. I mean, do you think we can test the app all together as well, or?
Yes. Yes.
What do you think, Jason?
Sure. I mean, I could try one last prompt to see if she can fix the problem of like not syncing the messages.
Okay.
And then we can try test. Let me try it. Okay, almost there.
It's so cool.
When I enter a message, the other users don't see it right away without refreshing.
It's nice, huh? It's so cool that I created a portfolio for voice acting. Can you see it, guys?
One thing that's a little difficult about seeing it is Jason's just about to wrap up the messaging app, so we can only watch one thing at once.
Yeah,
so maybe
I'll check it out in a second.
Show that later.
Yeah.
It does look really nice at a glance. I like the design with the gold.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was gonna be a gold. I love Dungeons and Dragons. It's basically.
Oh my gosh, this looks so cool! Please publish it. I want to play.
I mean, I said create a Baldur's Gate themed 3D portfolio for a voice actor. But talking about that, you said you want to play. I might create a Dungeons and Dragons game.
That could be cool. What I'm really looking to do is actually use the comment section. I may have used the wrong words. I'd like to comment in Jason's app and say hey to everyone. You gotta start a party in there.
Yeah, okay, we can try it now. Right now, it still seems like it's not doing it, but I don't know. Maybe if people have it open, it'll work. Maybe it just doesn't work if it's in the background.
The two main inspirations for like Crimson Hearts was Fire Emblem, most obviously.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, and Wildermyth, which basically has like all the like character interaction stuff.
Can I save this?
Because I really hate it when Fire Emblem characters feel less like characters like after recruitment and just feel more like pawns. So I just want to try and like incentivize keeping, units alive, because you might like their personality and stuff and their backstory and shit.
That's cool, bro. One thing that I suggest doing is spreading the word, right? I mean, we have a chat room. You're live to what? 1, 2, 3, 5 people. This could be a great time to self-promo in Jason's app. Let's see. Plug your favorite project that you made. Alright, so that'll be a conversation starter. Sand. I hope you can see it already.
You just sent it?
What's it called?
I put it in the
Jason
chat.
just put it in the Rosebud chat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sharing my stream.
I'm
You should be able to
blind,
see it.
apparently.
Now you can see. Alright, let me find the coolest project that I've ever done. Oh shoot, this is a tough competition.
Whoa, Jason, it does
Oh my
work.
gosh.
Yes, yeah, you can see people message. Just unfortunately, it doesn't do like seem to be doing
Refresh.
real time. You do have to kind of refresh, but
Yeah.
that's the final
it's
thing we need to
really
fix.
annoying.
This is so
I
cool.
have to enter my display name every time. It could be helpful
Yeah, exactly.
to add the local storage to track if there's like a stored name already, so that we can skip right to the chat once we refresh.
Yeah, maybe honestly, like as a workaround until we can fix this bug.
Why does it
Usually-
say hello?
Yeah, usually this can, yeah, you could just set it up without using local storage, but
This is weird.
Okay, well, so the app kind of works.
Yeah, a little bit.
almost, yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
I gotta
know
do
why.
myself a turnaround.
I don't know why it took me so long to realize you're live.
Yeah. We got a ton of people who are live and stealing the show on on the official Rosebud AI live stream. Yeah, so time to drop my comment. So you guys can play Tick Tick Jam, and in it you can chat with cute girls, and they have cool games for you to play, and even want you to join their team for a game jam. Yep, the link's right there. I would definitely suggest playing it. It's got cool AI voiceovers. It's gonna blow your mind.
There we go. Let me see if I can see that message.
Okay.
There we go. There's Seanville's message.
Oh,
The
wow.
promo.
Nice. Wait, is it going to be
Oh my
live now?
gosh, love this.
What you say?
We gotta
Sean?
add more features. Gosh, I want to like drop Rosebud embedded links so you can play my game in the in the chat.
Yeah, I was trying to see, is it live now? Meaning, like, if someone sends messages, are they going to appear there right away?
Yeah, that's the bug I'm fixing right now.
It's not live yet.
It's a struggle. Let me see if we
It's
can.
definitely a struggle. It's like I don't know. This is like a BBS internet board, man. You gotta like boot up the computer again to see who's there.
Yeah.
There's also one other bug. I'm not sure if you guys are having this, so it could help to let me know. Whenever I refresh, the page is just blank, and I have to refresh a few times until it shows up.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Because like whenever I open the page, it just I think it's broken. You can I think I'm screen sharing. You can see it right now.
Yeah, that feels like almost as if something failed to load. So maybe.
Was there always hello world in this? Like this.
Yep, you can say hello world. Let's see. Sean,
How
I've got
do
like
I
3 accounts.
how do I take this out? Hello world.
Yeah, that in the build web app template, that animation can be kind of distracting. You could ask Ruzy to remove it, and I also have other templates that you could use instead that don't have that, so you can make an app quicker.
How?
Hmm.
Which
Gotcha.
which
One
templates?
moment.
I'm
Oh,
wondering, should I make on occasion some of the enemies like be the recruit?
Ooh. So
What
the
do you mean?
person that you could recruit is secretly an enemy?
No, the person yeah, the person you can recruit is secretly an enemy, so there's a bit of
Oh.
risk for trying to recruit them.
That's cool. The
Yeah,
double
it's-
agent.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Oh my god, I'd be so mad. You traveled across the fucking world just to meet you? You stabbed my back?
Stuff with Monica.
The way I think of it is they've been pulled onto the wrong side.
You gotta have some heads up, I think, if you're gonna roll up that feature.
If I may ask, how do I create an AI character?
Oh, that's easy. Here, I can show you. I also have a project you can
Who's talking? Who's
you can
talking?
Sean
Oh,
Sean
Sean.
Builds?
talking. Sean builds.
Okay, how
I'm
do I
screen
do
sharing
this?
right now. So I hope you're on Rosebud.
Yeah, I'm on Rosebud.
Okay, so you can go to the search bar and type in AI character template 2025.
I
Which
can type
will
it in the chat.
in the search bar
Oh,
at
yeah,
the top.
yeah. Wait, AI
If
character
you don't,
template.
Mhm.
I see it. Okay,
Hey,
AI.
Okay, I think we're good, guys.
So, yeah, I think the app's done. Let's see. Yeah. So
Okay, I'm
Vampy,
good.
that template.
All right,
I'm
should
just
we
gonna check your
live
screen
test
real
it?
quick so I can see what you're up to. Yeah.
Okay.
So the
we-
template on the far left, AI character template 2025. That's the one that you can click remix. It's on the far left. It has the pretty girl.
Let me, sorry, Sean, just want to finish
That's my
the
version.
the chat
Mhm.
app thing. All right, Jason, so it does work, and now you have the messages live when you use it?
Yes, live messages are live now.
Can anyone else?
Rosie, what I do was.
All right.
Oh, go on.
If I type something, let me see. So I'm joining right now. Hey, it's oh,
Yep, there he is. See ya.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
it does work. Wow, incredible. Hey, good job,
Yeah.
Jason, and thanks
Yeah,
everyone for your help.
Yeah, thanks for joining, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you want to say, Jason?
No, I was gonna say that what I did at the end there was that I told when I started saying that it's still not working. Rosie said, "Oh, we need to change our RLS policies again. RLS policies are the security for how you can access things." So then what I did was I told her to give me the new policy and to alter the old one. She gave me SQL, like a new set of SQL I could run in the SQL editor on Supabase. I ran it and then it worked.
Okay.
So it wasn't
Well-
an app issue; it was a SQL issue. Sometimes you have to like tinker with the SQL a bit when your things aren't going right, and run in SQL editor again.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching and participating. And we are going to see you as usual twice a week. Wednesday, my gosh, Monday and Thursday. And you can always join us on Discord. And we're going to continue hanging out here, but the live stream on YouTube and Twitch is going to end now. And yeah, see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you.
I didn't know that you were streaming.
Yep.
Okay.
Now you're going to see the whole thing. All right. Bye bye.
Hey.